Welcome back, YouTube, to your weekly love reading. I am Hierophant Joey, and I'll be your reader for today. If you are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. You are truly, truly appreciated for even just walking into this live like this, you know. If you find that you resonate with the content, please do give it a like, a little share, a little subscribe, little, little love, little TLC, okay? We're gonna get into some things because I literally have no motherfucking download. So we're just gonna go off of what we got, but this is the Divine God and Divine Goddess frequency love reading. You know, Valentine's is around the corner. Today is the new moon. Fucking crazy. That is the new moon in Aquarius. And you know, Aquarius is about the humanitarian energy. Some of you are probably standing up in your relationships like Rosa Parks and saying, hell the fuck no. Not no more. Some of you are probably like, I'm not doing this no more, or this changes, or we break up, or we leave. I said that at 111. Some of you might be seeing that. Some of you might be going through energies, if you're single, in the sense of like putting up your boundaries and letting people know that you're not dealing with certain fucking energies and certain fucking things any longer. That's not what the fuck we're gonna do. That's not what we came here for. We're fucking grown. Let's get it the fuck together, right? Okay, so that's the type of energy that we're on with the new moon in Aquarius. Is fighting for what you believe in and what you want to experience and what you want to create, right? Within these connections and relationships. Like if these relationships and connections ain't creating the energy, the vibe, the frequency, the motherfucking ambiance that you want to be in, then we gotta go. We gotta find somebody who's gonna match that frequency. If you cannot match that frequency, I don't know what the fuck to tell you, okay? So new moon in Aquarius is giving very much that energy. I do know that Capricorn was being visited by Venus, so Venus was going into Capricorn, so it makes a lot of sense. A lot of foundations being checked, you know. Did we build this right? Did we make the right decisions? Did we do the right things? Probably not. Okay, we got to change this. And if we don't change it, then clearly we either have to move on, evolve, or choose different people as partners, connections, or attract different type of people by switching the vibrations and frequencies within ourselves, right? So with that being said, we also have Mercury, the sun, the moon. I'm not sure if it's Neptune or Uranus, but one of them, and it's going into, and I think Mars is going into Aquarius. So there's a lot of that rebellious energy. So if you're going against the grain within a relationship or connection, that makes sense. Some of you are probably going against the grain, but if you have been going against the grain, against a connection or a relationship, you're probably going to go the opposite energy. So if you've been going against the grain, maybe you're going to go with the flow with it now. So a lot of you have to be very aware of that energy. I don't know. Let's just see what we get, okay? So it is 3:15, which is 9 in numerology, because 3 plus 6 is 9, right? So it's talking about wish fulfillment. So it kind of goes into the energy that I was talking about, where it's like, if you can emotionally give me what I want and make me happy and bring me joy and make me feel this, or the relationship don't look like this, or don't look, then what the fuck are we doing? This is kind of like the energy that it's giving. So I really want to just keep it there and not complicate it too much, and let's just go into the God frequency for the masculines, the goddess energy for the females, and then we have the ethereal tarot, I think it's called. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. And then the love angel romance. I think we'll go into the love angel romance before the tarot, and then we'll pull some advice depending on where we want to go or where spirit wants to go with this reading. Okay, so we're going to go into prayer. I'm going to keep it cute, right? And put it on mute because we're about to pray. Okay? All right. So thank you, Father, Mother God, for waking us up today. Let us be an extension of you. Understanding, overstanding, and understanding that we're constantly connected to God, source, spiritual guides, archangels, ascended masters, ancestors, In this instance, connect us to the energy of love, the highest frequency in vibration of love, which is unconditional, the archetypal energy of Eros, Cupid, love, the Archangel Chamuel, which is the Archangel of love, so we can be able to understand these lesson connections and relationships. Thank you for your love, your wisdom, and support every day. We're nothing without it, and definitely nothing without you. In your humble name, we humbly pray every day. That is the sun, and the sun is me. It is the one, and it is thee. The one that gave us polarity in life and gave us evolution, polarity in night. Two lights that derive from the same source and made us in its image from the ultimate force. It travels through space and archetypes of mind where here and below you can also find. As above, it is below. When we transcend, we return and we grow. Remind yourself of who you are as we come from the light of God, as we come from the shining star. This is really interesting because when I was closing my eyes, I got this energy. They showed me the hanged man, but the hanged man of elementary school. So you remember when we used to be in elementary school and they used to play this game where you had to figure out the letter, and if you didn't get the letter, you had to draw the guy being hung, right? Every letter was for like a face or a leg or a this or the rope, right? That makes sense, right? That's what the fuck the game was at school? I don't know. But if you got the letter wrong, you drew out the guy being hung off of the tree, what gives the hanged man energy. Some of you are trying to change your perspective about a connection, a person, or a relationship, and the more that you try to change your mind about this person, connection, or relationship, the more that the universe pushes back because you're wrong. Whichever spectrum you're on, some of you, you're on the spectrum of you think that this person is not for you because of how it looks, what it looks like, who this person is, what they do, what they don't do. Whatever that is, you're wrong. You can't, and this is the problem. This is the same point that the universe is trying to make. How are you trying to question what the universe is trying to bring in when you don't even believe in magic? The good fucking point of a good love story is that you didn't fucking expect it. Understand? And some of you, because you can't control it, because it's not coming in how you want it, and because it's not coming in healed, and it's not coming in like something shiny and bright in a gold necklace, and it doesn't look like something that looks valuable right now, you don't want to accept it, and that's the motherfucking problem, because that's your ego. The universe is letting you know that sometimes it's a diamond in the rough. And the reason why it shines and looks polished now is because you added and aligned yourself to that person and that reality so they can be able to learn the lessons that they had to learn or they had to get through. But they can't do that if they don't have a guide. This is why this person or this connection or this thing always comes to you for advice. And this is what you don't seem to realize, is that you do have the upper hand. In the actual connection and relationship that the universe actually gives you the upper hand, you feel like you're spiraling out of control. I wonder why. For others of you, this hanged man energy, this is more about somebody trying to play hanged man with somebody's image and somebody. You're trying so bad to expose somebody into a character or into a persona that they're not. You want so bad for somebody to be seen a certain way, or it's like somebody that's in a relationship and you want this person to be seen a certain way because you know that if the light is on you, everybody knows that you've been the problem. So I don't know, but some of you got to get it the fuck together. The other hanged man energy is also talking about, I don't know why this feels. It's also talking about this energy of somebody feels like they got ghosted or somebody left them hanging emotionally within a conversation or a connection. It's like this person just went ghost, or they just fell off the fucking face of the earth, or whatever the fucking case may be. But I kind of feel like somebody is not, the collective feels decepted because what they have been asking for doesn't look like what they want. And that ties in that emotional wish fulfillment energy, that 9 of Cups, if you will, right? So I don't know, but we're gonna pull some cards. 321, which is 3-3, right? Let's see what that means. Number 33 serves as a spiritual guide and protector. Remember when I said some of you aren't being the guide? It indicates that you're being watched over and supported on your life journey or this relationship or connection, like I said. But some of you are not being the guide. Some of you are being given the opportunity to allow you to be the guide or be the navigator of the connection to determine where it goes. But you're so busy waiting for the other person to make the right actions when it actually needs to be you to take the lead so this person can follow. And this is what you want to control so bad that now that the universe is giving it to you, you don't know what the fuck to do with it. And this is how much you fucking know in emotion. You know shit. Okay? Now, secondly, that was kind of rude, Spirit. That just threw me off. Because I don't know if Spirit was pissed off, if Spirit was like channeling something specific for a certain someone, or if it's just a collective energy. You let me know down in the motherfucking comments. I can even talk no more. Okay. The other energy, it's more of, how can I put this? There are people in the collective that don't want to accept what is for what it is. And it kind of goes back to that first download, but it's more in another aspect of, you don't want to accept that this person is the reason why you can't move forward, or you can't evolve, or you can't feel happiness, or you don't want to blame the person that you're with as to why your life looks the way that it does. You're delusional. To others of you, it's you not accepting the fact that you're the motherfucking problem. You're also delusional. So this Venus going into Capricorn energy and all of these things balancing out, and Aquarius being in all these motherfucking planets, a lot of you are either going to fight for the change that you want, or the change is going to happen regardless because there's other people in control of your fate, because they're the ones in control of the making the decisions of what happens in the connection of the relationship. Understand? You're either the one being given the control to determine where this goes or how this evolves, or you're the one that's becoming the victim to the person who's making a decision. Let me write that down, collective. Interesting. Some of you are not being ghosted. Somebody just really doesn't like the fact that you keep calling them out on all of their inconsistencies. And I resonate with that. So my whole neck is rolling down the fucking street with that one. They didn't like it, so they stopped talking to me for a while, but that's okay. Because we're just not going to deal with inconsistency in 2024. Because what I'm putting out, I need to get back. That's what 2024 is, number 8. But it also, you need to understand and realize that if these people aren't willing to see their own inconsistencies, it's also because you don't see your own inconsistencies within yourself. Some of you only look around for these people when you get bored, or you're emotionally lonely, or you feel a certain type of way, and you want to be with another energy that you know is gonna give you what it is that you want on your time and on your spectrum. But the only reason why you only look for them at a certain time is because you know that you have to constantly sacrifice a certain part of yourself every single time that you do. But we'll let you sit with that, okay? Spirit is on one today. And that's about it. Let's go into this reading, collective, because I don't know what Spirit thought this was, but let's burn some sage, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Burn some sage. I wish y'all nothing but tranquility and peace and balance and harmony and all of this, right? So let's get into this energy. I want to start with divine masculine energy and see somebody's taking some type of organized action here. It's like whatever this is very planned. It's like this. It's like what I'm seeing is like somebody planning like some type of apology, or somebody planning something like, I got to get back into this person's good graces, or I have to get back into this person's reality, or I have to get back into how am I gonna do this? And like they're planning what they're gonna do and what they're gonna say and how they're gonna do it and how they're gonna say it for you to like open up to whatever it is that they're offering to you. That can also be fire energy, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, but probably also Scorpio. I don't know. Let's go into the divine God energy and see what's going on with the divine masculine. Okay. The bottom of the deck is talking about sleep. Some of you are sleeping too much. Some of you are okay, this can go so many ways. Some of you are dreaming about somebody. You keep dreaming about somebody. Some of you, okay? Some of you are literally sleeping too much. Some of you, you're sleeping on a potentiality of a connection or what a relationship can be because you're so busy. Like I said earlier, trying to see what the other person's not putting in when in reality you need to see that you need to be taking leadership of this connection or relationship. This is your problem. You want to control and you wanted this and you wanted that, but now that you have it, you don't know what the fuck to do with it. Moving on. For others of you, a skill and imbalance. Okay. Some of you are dealing with somebody who's sleeping on the actions that they need to take to be able to take the connection to the next level. If you're the person that is lacking the action to be able to take the relationship to the next level, your problem is that you don't know how to express yourself emotionally, right? Secondly, this is not a skill that you can master. What you really need to do is just be fucking honest. You understand what I'm saying? I kind of feel like whoever this person is, they're trying to make it seem like, oh, if I say these words and I put them like this and I say this like that, then this person's going to fall for it, or they're going to, yeah, no, the joke is on you because that's going to blow up in your face. Secondly, the joke is that this is not a skill that you can fucking just obtain and like master, and everybody's just gonna fall at the beckon of your fucking call and whatever the fuck you say. That's not how the fuck this works. How this works is that you have to be honest. And some of you are either in your divine masculine energy that you don't know how to emotionally express yourself, so you're the one that's not being able to express yourself, or you're dealing with somebody who can emotionally express themselves, which is only a reflection of you attracting it. So that means that there's an aspect of you that can't express themselves either. I don't know how many times we have to keep going through this lesson with you guys. You want to keep blaming everything outside of you, not realizing that everything outside of you is being created by the decisions, the thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and how you walk and talk every day. That's what attracts everything to you. When you ask somebody, why do you like me? Oh, it was the way that you walked. It was the way that you talked, the way that you smelled, the way that you looked, the way that you talked, the way that you just looked at me. Yeah, it's with everything that you do. It's creating the reality that you're fucking attracting. or you're attracting the reality by what you do and what you say and how you decide your day goes and what energy you're in that day. The reason why you're dealing with people that can't express themselves emotionally or can't take certain inspired action within a connection is because neither can you. So now go fucking kick boulders with open-toe shoes on. And stop blaming the other person and kicking the other fucking person down, trying to make it seem like they're the fucking problem, because in reality, you're the fucking problem. If you're attracting it. And I just said that at 2020, which means what? Perfect vision. And some of you need to understand that you don't have that quite yet. Okay? We have Scorpio energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, and Libra. Okay? With this divine masculine energy, we're going to put this on the side here. Because some of you really have to balance out the fact that it's not always everybody else's fault. Sometimes you're the fucking problem. And then confidence in reverse. You can't look at me in the face right now and confidently say that you're not the problem. Because if this person is not able to express themselves or take inspired action, it's because they're only a reflection of you. And what you have allowed and accepted and have and what has transpired that you haven't put up any boundaries up for. Top of the deck. A renewal in reverse. Like I said, some of you don't want to see something for what it is, and you keep asking the universe, well, I want a new relationship, or I want new connections, or I want new type of niggas, or I want new type of bitches, or I want this, or I want that. It doesn't matter what the fuck you want, because it doesn't matter. If you're not on the vibration of it, you cannot attract it. What is it that you're not understanding? So a lot of the people that are in your reality that have feelings for you, but you don't like this, and why the fuck is this going on and that, they're only a reflection of you. And until you don't get that, you're going to keep being in the same type of fucking situations. Doesn't matter who you meet. Anywho, let's get out of divine masculine energy and go into divine feminine. Divine goddess energy. Somebody's inspired by somebody's beauty. Like whoever this person is, like they keep hitting you up, they keep telling you that you're beautiful, they keep this, they keep that, but some of you are being annoyed by that. I don't know. I went through that the other day, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. You have the Aries. A crisis. That's interesting. Some of you are going to go through an emotional crisis. Divine feminine. Or you could be a masculine going through your divine feminine energy. And maybe this is why you go through an emotional breakdown. And it's because you finally realize all the shit that you have endured and the things that you have decided that actually brought you emotional turmoil, thinking that it was going to bring you emotional happiness. When in reality, you find out that you are the problem. Ain't that crazy? Exactly what the fuck I've been saying. So, the awakening. Wow. The awakening of what? Having this emotional eruption. I keep telling y'all keep playing with spirit. And keep going against what spirit keeps telling y'all. So we have Easter energy, which is funny because Easter's right around the corner and we're about to go into spring and then sexuality. Somebody's questioning the sexuality. Okay, so Spirit is talking about some of you are always questioning your sexuality because you don't want to take the fucking fault, the blame for the fact that you keep attracting what you're attracting, so you want to go to the other sex, so it makes it seem like you're not the problem. That's narcissistic as fuck. Secondly, some of you are literally questioning your sexuality because you generally are into the other sex or the same sex. Some of you are being hit on by the same sex and it's making you question your sexuality, but the only reason why it's making you question your sexuality is because that energy's already been there. It's something that you probably felt through your childhood or something, and you just put it on your backbone, or something that you probably experienced before, and you just like, oh, this is not me, but it really is you, because if not, you would have never done it, type of thing. So Yeah, that's gonna come up. So your sexuality is gonna be like the way that you see sexuality is going to grow. So some of you are literally probably gonna be having one night stands with the same sex. I don't know what you're gonna be doing, but you're probably gonna be experimenting with the same sex. Okay, so kudos to you. For others of you, it can be you being gay and experimenting with the opposite sex. So be what it may, whatever resonates. More power to you. Okay. Some of you are awakening to the fact that you're probably homosexual or lesbian or whatever the fuck you want to call it, or a transgender or whatever. I don't know what's going on, but you're gonna figure it out. You're going through an awakening. That's probably the emotional crisis here. For others of you, this is more about a relationship. The emotional crisis is that there is no spark, there is no sexual tension, there's no passion, there's nothing. Even the sex is whack. Why we're here? Why we're here? There is no growth, there's no passion, there is no connection, there's nothing hanging by a string because there is no string. So remember in the beginning where I said the hanged man? Somebody feels ghosted, somebody feels this, somebody feels that. Yeah, the person that needs to make the decision to leave the connection is the one that feels that way. Because you keep trying to expect things from somebody who keeps giving you the same fucking... It's like you asking somebody for this plate of food, but they keep giving you this plate of food. What do you think you're going to keep expecting after the 26th time? At this point, you're just dumb, and you're the hanged man swinging back and forth on a tree that I can't breathe. Yeah, so make the decision to let go, and then you could breathe. It's called liberation. Spirit is petty. It's called wisdom. Sorry, not sorry. At all. Some of you are afraid to see. Some of you are afraid to be seen naked by somebody, or by during sex. Some of you miss somebody's sex. They can be a Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, or they can be a Scorpio energy. Excuse me. I don't know. Let's see what's going on with these connections. What is going on between divine masculine and divine feminine? Whether you're gay, straight, lesbian, boy on boy, girl on girl, boy, girl, man, it doesn't matter. Okay. Take what resonates and leave give your relationship a chance in the reverse. So some of you don't want to give the relationship a chance. And that's what I said earlier. Some of you don't want to give this divine masculine a chance. And for some of you, it can be a woman. It's just that the fact that they don't want to give you a chance is them being in the divine masculine energy. They don't want to provide that for you. They don't want to. And it's like, I think it's a reflection of how you've been stingy with other people that wanted to be with you, divine masculine, but you didn't want to be with them. Now that you want somebody real bad, now they're not giving you what it is that you want. And it kind of feels fucked up. And the reason why it feels like that is because you're learning a lesson that you can get everything you want on the time that you want it, even though that it may be for you. Hold that. So this can be a twin flame or like a soulmate energy or both people are learning. So Sagittarius, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Gemini. New love. Some of you, new love is coming in here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, Virgo. Probably even Gemini. Did I say that correctly? Yeah. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Yeah, this is a new person for some of you. They can either be those signs or you might be that sign or the signs that I have already said. But whatever this is, it kind of feel like this person is here for you. They're here to stir up your romantic feelings because some of you have been stone cold. Some of you need to go watch that Medusa reading with that stone cold energy on Patreon. So I'll take this time for a little break, and if some of you have not followed my Patreon, go subscribe to my Patreon. That would be www.patreon.com/thehyphenjoey. The link will be down in the description box. Also, for my other handles will be down there, and if you want a private reading, it will be down there as well. But over there on Patreon, we got zodiac readings, moon readings. We have a lot of shit over there, okay? Theological readings, esoteric readings, global readings for the collective, right? We have a whole bunch of shit over there. But go subscribe, go share, go support. Even if you just become a free member, which you really don't get nothing for it, but you can be updated on some of the latest things that I'm doing, okay? Nonetheless, this new love energy and the romantic feelings, this is somebody who comes in that you're not expecting for them to come in. You meet them, they stir up your romantic feelings, and you're like, oh my fucking God, what the fuck do I do? For some of you, this is more of, this is not new love. This is love that has been around, and they keep stirring up your romantic feelings and all of this and all that. You don't know what the fuck to do with it, and that's because you're not meant to. You're not meant to know what the fuck to do with it, because it's forcing you to be outside of the control. Okay. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Okay. And then keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations. And that goes to that energy that I just said. Some of you are not expecting this person to come in because they might not be your type. They might look the way that you want them to. They might not be in the reality that you want them to be in. They might not talk the way that you want them to. They might. It's you have to understand that opposites attract, right? A proton is always going to follow the positive, is always going to follow the negative, and the negative is always going to follow the fucking positive. It's what makes the world go around. It's what makes evolution, and it's what makes a relationship of like 20 years or 30 years feel like you've been together for 80. All the ups and downs, right? So you have to be aware that when you meet people, you have to stop judging them of where they are, and potentially see where they can be according to the changes and the decisions that they are making in that space and time. And if they can't do that in that space and time, then that means that they're not for you in that space and time. So that means that some of you have to put up certain boundaries and certain things in place so these people don't feel like they can cross certain boundaries, right? Okay, I think that makes sense. Feels like I'd be going around in circles. That's why he's also talking about keeping an open mind, because some of you are so stuck on how love is supposed to come in that you're actually missing out on love as we speak. So, one more. This could be the one. And flirting. Let's keep the flirting to a minimum. Let's not really get into that. Let's not do that. Why are you limiting or putting limits on how you feel? And trying to deny of how you feel, or how this person makes you feel, or what is going on, or what the energy really is. Why? Because you're afraid of emotion, because it makes you spiral out of control. But this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Like I said, for some of you, this person's already in your reality. And for others of you, you will start flirting with this person very soon. And for others of you, this is more about leaving a relationship and forgiving and learning and being able to release this person from your reality. If you're in a connection, and if your relationship is so fine and dandy, what the fuck are you doing here? If you're having a fun time dating, what the fuck are you doing here? Right? Okay, so let's go into your tarot. Wow, collective. Look at the bottom of the deck. The Hanged Man. And I pre-shuffled these before I came on here. And I didn't even realize. The Hanged Man, and in the top of the deck, Justice. Wasn't we talking about balance earlier? This Libra energy. So some of you might be a Libra or a Sag or dealing with one. Then we have the Strength card with Leo. And then the Ten of Cups where we was talking about the 9 of Cups, but the 10 of Cups is here because some of you are finally seeing that your happiness solely relies on you and not the decisions that somebody else has to make or the changes that somebody else has to make. This is more about you learning, about you taking control of what you can attract and what you can't. Collective. The top of the deck, we have the Judgment card. So stop judgment, Sagittarius energy. And then the 8 of Cups, walk away from what isn't for you and allow to come in what is, because some of you are walking towards what isn't for you, and then what's coming in that is for you, because you're attracting it. You don't want to pay attention to it because it's forcing you to see an image of yourself within these people that you fail to realize or just accept about yourself. I just heard talking to the moon, right? The 8 of Cups. You're sitting there talking to this moon. You're asking the moon, why isn't that this person can't get their act together? Why isn't that this? Why isn't that that? Why is it that this doesn't look like this? Why? Because it's only a reflection of you. If you're so ready for love and you're so perfect and you're so this and you're attracting the right things, why aren't you in love? Or why aren't you happy? Or why are you stuck in a relationship that isn't for you? Or why do you keep attracting the same type of people and cycles and situations? It's because you're the problem. Do we have a problem? I'm still putting that in the title. Okay? Which is funny that the moon is coming out here with the 8 of Cups because there's a full moon today in Aquarius, right? There's a lot of major arcanas here, which there's a lot of changes that need to happen. Some of you need to build the strength to be able to leave a relationship. Some of you want happiness but don't have the strength to be able to create the changes within yourself to be able to attract it, or to just leave the fear of being hurt and this and that and making a wrong decision. That's your problem. Then the Hanged Man, which is what we were talking about in the beginning of the reading, is about changing the perspective of how you see love and connections in the first place, because what you're attracting is only a reflection of you, right? We need to balance out the energies that we are emitting out into everybody else. The only reason why somebody will have you fucked up is because you are fucked up. Because somebody who has boundaries into place and knows themselves and knows what the fuck they want and knows what the fuck they don't, that those type of people won't play with you, baby. For instance, like me, people know not to fucking play with me. That's why that person that I told you that I told them off about themselves and I keep pointing out the inconsistencies, that's why they're not talking to me right now, because they already know I do not play those games. Okay? So then we have the Knight of Wands. But here they are coming in like a motherfucking soldier on a motherfucking horse with their fucking dick on fire. Okay? Whoever this Taurus or Sagittarius is, for some of you, this is somebody who wants, they sexually miss you. Emotionally too, because I kind of feel like they miss your intimacy here. They can be a Cancer with the 8 of Cups, a Sagittarius, a Libra, Taurus, Pisces, Leo energy. They're coming in trying to balance everything out because they do genuinely miss you. They want you to see things from their perspective. And them being in fear of being, and this is what I'm saying, some of you are in fear of allowing this person in, but what makes you think that this person is not in fear? Right? So we have the 10 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, and then the Knight of Pentacles, Taurus. What makes you think that this person is not in fear? This person actually wants to take whatever this is to the next level with you. They're just afraid to ask it. And this is why they keep trying to cross certain boundaries just to see if they don't have to express themselves. For others of you, this is somebody that you're having a conversation with and finally closing this cycle out. I have enough money to leave on my own. I have enough money to make this decision. I have enough money to do this. I have stability. I love myself enough, and I know that I'm going to make it. I no longer need this relationship. Somebody's leaving a relationship to start. Like I said, somebody's valuing themselves versus the other person. The top of the deck, the world, to start a new beginning. So this could be an Aquarius, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus. Right? And then we have the Six of Wands. So then we have Leo. So somebody feels victorious here. So somebody has been putting in a lot of work within the connection that has been going unnoticed. Like, excuse me, the person is not really paying any mind to it. They're really not like, oh my God, ha ha, right, yeah. But all of a sudden, there's a switch. So remember in the beginning where I said somebody is going against the grain and finally they start going with the flow? This is that energy. Somebody has been going against the grain of the efforts that somebody else have been putting in. Whoever this Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn, Leo person is. And they finally start going with the flow of what this thing is. And it starts to go into a relationship. The Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter. This is expansion. The top of the deck, the Four of Cups. Some of you were emotionally stagnant. And the fact that you start going with the flow, with the well, which just means, I feel like this is the Ace of Cups in this tarot. And then the Two of Swords. Yeah, you make the choice to the Six of Cups to reconcile with whoever this Cancer, Libra, Capricorn, Leo person is, and finally give them the time of day because they're actually putting in the work and you're finally noticing it. And this goes into some type of, exactly, the Ace of Cups. This is not the Ace of Cups. The well is more of like wish fulfillment, overflowing happiness, joy, because you trusted whatever this was instead of abandoning and start breadcrumbing yourself against how you felt and what this person made you feel versus what the universe has wanted for you versus what you wanted for yourself. Then the Ace of Cups here. Yeah, look at them putting in the work. And then here you are with the Ace of Cups, like accepting it for what it is. Taurus, Cancer, Pisces, Cancer energy, Scorpio, Sag, the transformation that it goes through. You finally drop the burden of going against it. I mean, it taught you patience and it taught you stability and how to value yourself and whatever it was. But some of you finally had to let that barrier down and give into whatever this was because it was meant to be something great. And some of you weren't able to see that until you had the confidence to go in it, seeing that. With the Leo energy and the King of Wands. Oh, this can be somebody finally having the confidence to be able to be themselves, open up to the connection, stop going against it, and just let it be what it's going to be. And then boom, the moon. And then today's the new moon, right? The moon. You finally stopped seeing something as an illusion and started seeing it for what it was. So the advice for this reading. The advice for this reading is do something for someone. Give your attention to another. So remember when I said that some of you weren't paying attention to somebody and whatever the fuck they were doing, there goes that energy. And then for others of you, it's about forgiveness and learning how to move forward. Nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Accept what things are for what they are. Disappointed, whatever, and then move fucking forward, right? Top of the deck, look to your inner strength. You are stronger than you realize. Like I said earlier, somebody gaining the strength to finally leave that relationship, or somebody finally gaining the strength and the confidence to be able to open up to whatever this is, okay? So number 5 here, do something for someone, give your attention to another. 41, which is number 5, and then right now is 1555, which is 555, which is the changes that are about to happen to make this person a vibrational match, or this connection a vibrational match, or you leaving this relationship for you to become the vibrational match of yourself that you need to become to be able to attract what it is that you want. the changes, right? 41. Give your attention to another. When you do something kind for someone, you create an opportunity for your relationship to be re-energized. How can you be considered towards someone today? Insignificant things can have a big impact on someone. Imagine how amazing your life will be when you are consistently doing kind and loving things for others without something in return. Do something for someone. It does not need to be someone you are close to or that you see every day or that you love. You might choose to do something for someone you don't even know. Just choose someone and do something nice for them. There are so many ways to act with kindness. Open a door for someone who has their arms full. Greet everyone you see. Never underestimate the power of a smile or of a positive attitude. Put extra change in a parking meter. It doesn't take much to change someone's day, as much as it doesn't take much to change your own. Because this is also about learning how to give and receive, right? Nature's child lovingly pets a rabbit while other animals gather around. Rabbits are a signifier of compassion. They remind you to look inside for the tools you already have to attract what it is that you want to experience in another. The deer is here to emphasize limitless kindness. Take a moment to consider how wonderful it is to give to someone. You want people to give to you, be giving. You want somebody to be kind and understanding and compassionate, be the same things to others. Brightening someone's day is a wonderful experience. Also learn to brighten your own, not depending on others to brighten them for you, collective. I hope that this reading brought some type of illumination and clarity to your soul. I love you, collective. Remember, if you want a private reading, the link is down there. Thank you so much for your support. Give it a thumbs up if you find that you resonate with the content. Share it so that it can go in the algorithm and we can grow the Celestial Council. And remember that I will see you next time. Bye, collective. Bye. See you later.